Well, coffee and tea, studies show they both have health benefits, yet one of them does have a slight advantage. Medical reporter Lori Johnson tells us which one is the most healthy and why.
Two drinks, two rivals. One is calm, elegant, and ancient. The other is bold, restless, and revolutionary. Tea and coffee have shaped cultures, fueled revolutions, and divided the world for centuries. This is their story, a war in a cup. To watch more videos like these, hit that subscribe button. Long before tea became a daily comfort, it was born in the quiet valleys of ancient China, more than 5,000 years ago. Legends tell of Emperor Shen Nong, a wise ruler and herbalist who believed in the healing powers of nature. One day, as he boiled water beneath a camellia tree, a gentle breeze stirred the branches above. A few delicate leaves drifted into his pot, tinting the water a soft golden hue. Curious, the emperor lifted the bowl to his lips, and with that first sip, the world was forever changed. At first, tea was not enjoyed as a casual drink, but treasured as medicine. Scholars, monks, and healers praised its ability to cleanse the body, calm the spirit, and sharpen the mind. In the silence of monasteries, monks drank tea to stay awake during long hours of meditation, believing it brought clarity and focus. But over centuries, tea grew beyond medicine. It became a ritual, a philosophy, and a bridge between people. In China, offering tea was more than refreshment. It was an expression of honor, respect, and peace. To pour a cup was to open one's heart. Across the sea in Japan, tea evolved into an art form. The tea ceremony, known as chanoyu, was not simply about drinking, but about harmony, discipline, and mindfulness. Every movement, from the folding of a cloth to the pouring of hot water, carried meaning, reflecting patience and the beauty of simplicity. Tea slowly began its journey across Asia. What started as a chance discovery beneath a tree became a symbol of hospitality, connection, and culture. By the 1600s, both drinks had left their homelands and were reshaping the world. Tea became the jewel of the British Empire, a symbol of wealth, refinement, and power. In London, afternoon tea was not just a refreshment, but a ritual that defined class and culture, a performance of elegance that spread from the aristocracy to the wider society. Ships of the East India Company carried tea across oceans, making it central to trade, politics, and empire. Coffee, meanwhile, swept through the Ottoman Empire and into Europe. In bustling cities from Istanbul to Paris, coffee houses flourished, known as the penny universities of their time. For the price of a single cup, people could sit for hours, debating science, politics, poetry, and revolution. These cafes became the heartbeat of intellectual life, fueling movements that would shape modern history. Yet behind these pleasures lay deeper tensions. Tea and coffee were not just beverages, but engines of global exchange. Tea tied Britain to India and China, fueling conflicts like the Opium Wars, while coffee plantations in the Caribbean and the Americas relied on enslaved labor. Every sip carried the hidden weight of conquest, commerce, and exploitation, reminding us that these daily comforts were built on the back of a global system of power. In 1773, tea transformed from a symbol of luxury into a spark of rebellion. When American colonists hurled British tea into Boston Harbor, it was more than protest against unfair taxes. In the turbulent years that followed, coffee surged to fill the void. Revolutionary soldiers drank it for stamina on the battlefield, its bitter strength carrying them through sleepless nights and endless marches. By the time the war was over, coffee had become the beverage of resilience, grit, and unity. As the new nation pushed forward, coffee spread through every corner of American life.
Now times have changed and city swings. It's a different kind of ship that brings cargoes for Harris across the sea, but there's never been a change in the quality.
From farmhouses and frontier towns to crowded factories and bustling cities. Unlike tea, which spoke of leisure, elegance, and ceremony, coffee embodied a new kind of culture. Strong, fast, and practical. It was the drink of ambition, a fuel for industry, invention, and long hours of work. By the 19th century, coffee wasn't just a daily habit. It had become a national identity, a liquid symbol of America's restless independence and relentless drive. Tea became a symbol of ritual and peace, a drink that invited people to slow down.
さあどうぞ。
わかっちゃうネスカフェ素敵なこの味この香りネスカフェネスカフェこのコクこの味歌っちゃうネスカフェネスカフェ
In Japan, the tea ceremony was not just about taste, but about spirit. A single cup of matcha became a bridge between the physical and the spiritual. In Britain, tea found another meaning. The tradition of afternoon tea grew into a daily ritual of refinement. An elegant pause in the day, complete with delicate pastries, fine china, and conversation. Here, tea was a mark of social grace and culture, a way of showing sophistication while still creating connection across the table. Coffee, meanwhile, took an entirely different path, becoming the drink of energy, urgency, and speed. In Italy, espresso culture thrived. Coffee was quick, but it was never empty. It carried a sense of community and fire. In America, coffee became something larger than a drink. It became a national ritual of productivity. From the classic diner mug endlessly refilled to the office coffee pot brewing through the day, coffee fueled the rhythm of modern ambition. Today, the battle between tea and coffee is far from over. Coffee chains like Starbucks dominate the global market, shaping city skylines and morning routines. Coffee has become more than a drink, it's a lifestyle, a symbol of hustle, creativity, and modern ambition. From corporate offices to college libraries, it fuels the rhythm of daily life. But tea has not disappeared. It has evolved. In Asia, bubble tea blends tradition with playfulness, attracting millions of young fans. In the West, matcha, chai, and herbal infusions have surged in popularity. Social media has turned tea into a trend, with every cup styled for Instagram and TikTok. In this modern world, coffee races ahead as the drink of speed and productivity, while tea adapts as the drink of balance and identity. Both continue to shape how we live, work, and connect. They are more than drinks. They represent cultures, philosophies, and even identities. So which one wins? Perhaps neither. The real battle isn't between tea and coffee. It's between the two sides of us. Our need for balance and our hunger for energy.